Hey everybody, this is Josh McKinney, and I just want to welcome you to episode 9 of the all-new Suck Less Saturday. I think I'm going to stop calling it the all-new Suck Less Saturday, episode 10. I think that'll be the last time I use that, but we'll see. We'll see if it still feels new. So today, I got a good question. This was fun. I actually had a few questions I was going to look over. I always save all my emails into a folder, and then all the Suck Less Saturday emails at least, and then just kind of go through them and decide which one I want to answer. Well, right before I did that, I actually had a text from one of my buddies, and he is a good black belt, runs a school, and he asked me, do you find that open mats are more or less beneficial versus structured training / situational training? And so this is kind of I guess you could kind of look at class schedule or class structure and things like that. But I'm going to kind of explain some of what I've been doing lately at my school and what I feel like has been helping and what I feel like hasn't. Okay. So first off, I think that there is no yes or no to this question, like open mat versus situational training. Should you just be rolling live? Should you be rolling live from the feet? What should you be doing? Obviously, this is going to be based on the individual. At my school, we do all train together, but there is a lot of individuality at this point because, I mean, with like 200 students, I probably have like 6 or 7 white belts. I have no white belts anymore. It is blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, black belt. And that is, if there is any lesson on the importance of consistency, like having people consistently stay at your gym, finding forever students versus just finding 5 new students each month. Man, what an example, because I don't have any white belts and it's awesome. It is the 5, 10, whatever white belts that I do have, they get to be in a room with guys that are just so much better than them and so many people that are so much better than them. That's a little tangent. But anyway, when it comes to open mat versus situational training, obviously the people are going to be important. For if you have 10 good black belts, I think that they will be able to get away with just always doing open mat, and they will always probably continue to get better because by black belt, you're starting to understand how to get better at jiu-jitsu, how to learn jiu-jitsu on your own, whether you understand it and you can verbalize it, or whether you just know like, yeah, I can just train and get better. I don't really know what it's about, but I do. And a lot of people feel that way about jiu-jitsu. That should start. I mean, that should be, you definitely need that by black belt. It should start to happen even by purple belt, where you start to say, I can train on my own, right? And for those guys, I think that open mat and a little more freedom is better. But in the beginning, when you first start, too much freedom, especially too much freedom in the wrong room, is not going to help you at all. Or it's just going to help you so little. It would be so much better if you did have more structure. And so how I do it now is kind of my theory now is that your progression is on you. We are going to have different types of classes. And so I've told you guys this before. On Mondays, you come to my gym. It is designated winner. And that means that you get to choose whatever you want to work that night. You do not have to. I usually will show like 3 to 5 minutes of, I'll show 4 or 5 techniques. I'll show a concept. I'll show something, talk about an idea on learning, an idea on thinking jiu-jitsu, and then send everybody off. And they play designated winner for anywhere from 30 minutes. After the 30-minute mark, they can start rolling. It's pretty much just open mat. And a lot of people use Tuesday as their off day, or at least have been lately. And just because like I do it, it's what I'm doing in the gi right now. And I structure the classes around me, right? And so a lot of people do take that Tuesday or even a Wednesday as their off day. But how we like to look at the off day is if you do designated winner on Monday night for an hour, you really didn't train that hard. you got better, and you almost get 2 days off. Because we all know you got to train hard on Sunday, right? You're not getting Sunday off. We all know that. But if you do take Sunday off, you could also do designated winner for an hour on Monday and not roll, and your body then gets 2 days off. That's just my theory behind it. But anyway, Monday is going to be designated winner. Tuesday is one of our no-gi classes, and we've been doing more positional sparring both Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday is a class that is a lot of rolling at the end. So these are gi and no-gi classes. Anymore, honestly, this is don't run your gym this way. This is horrible that I do this, but I don't even care. Half the people wear gis, half the people don't wear gis at our gym. If you're there to train, nobody cares. If you're there to train hard, yeah, you just train. But again, these are big freedom things that come from not really having many white belts, not really having many new people. But then we have our open mats, and our open mat, we only do one open mat a week anymore. And it's our Sunday open mat. The thing that I found about open mats is that they are, how would I say it? You can't really do more than one great open mat a week. It's really hard. Maybe you can have two days where the gym is just popping on an open mat. But the truth is that one day a week, it puts in everybody's mind, this is the one day a week. This is the day that I get my hardest live training. And so then everybody comes in and does that open mat really hard. I think if you're doing 3 open mats, unless your gym is just huge and they all 3 are probably having kind of like different groups of people, it's really tough to have 3 relevant open mats. It's just that idea of like on Sunday. So we have like 40 some people on Sunday at my gym last Sunday. And it goes, you have 40 people. And then you go, okay, well, that's a really good amount. And everybody there says, hey, this is a really good amount of people. I better show up next week because the training was great. There were so many bodies to roll with, so many tough people. I'm going to show up next week. And then they do it the next week. And it creates this type of consistency. But if I try to start splitting it and I say, hey guys, we love this Sunday open mat because I've tried this before. We're going to do it on Saturday too. Sunday open mat suffers. Now half the people are going to Saturday, half the people are going to Sunday. And then a lot of them, because they're both just mediocre open mats now, a lot of people aren't even consistent on those weeks anymore. So my theory on open mat is it's hard to have more than one great, hard-nosed, tough open mat. I think for me, the way I've been looking at it lately, and this is total preference, I think it's been helpful for me. And this is a lesson I learned from Mark Vives. Open mat, like having one really strong open mat a week, allows you and pretty much all your students to then base their week of training, their 6 days. Obviously, we're rolling live whenever we can because we're crazy. We love jiu-jitsu. But they base their 6 days of training on that 7th day for open mat. It's all about getting good for that 7th day. You're competing on that open mat day, right? So even if you only get to train 3 times a week, and then you get to go to open mat on Sunday or Saturday or whenever your open mat is, Friday night, a lot of people do, but you're getting to do that open mat. Then your 3 days of training don't have to be beat you down, kill you every single time training. They can be, hey, at open mat last week, I was getting smashed in guard, or as a coach, because this question came from a coach. Hey, at open mat last week, a lot of people were getting smashed from half guard. So now it's time to take the situationals. It's time to take the drilling. It's time to take the positional sparring, the designated winner, just the flow rounds, all those things. And let's try to use those tools to fix this problem that everyone was getting smashed from half guard. Let's look at how to get out of it. Let's look at how to have an offensive half guard. Let's look at how to go from half guard to other guards that you might like, right? Let's look to connect it to other stuff. And so that is, that's all I think I have to say when it comes to open mat versus situational training is you need both, in my opinion, to be a good grappler. It doesn't, it's not all one size fits all. Some people never do open mat. Some people never do live round. They only ever do situational training, and their jiu-jitsu is very good. just the tough thing about only doing situational training is until we connect the jiu-jitsu that we learned to the jiu-jitsu that we already know, we really don't know the jiu-jitsu that we've learned, right? That we just learned. And so, or that we've been focused on this week. You've got to connect it to your jiu-jitsu. And that's what open mats can be great for. But I do think that you need, I guess this is where I should finish with it, but I think that you need the right culture. You need the right environment. You need the right group of people. If you have the right mat enforcers in the right music, in the right, in the right time, you can have this amazing open mat once, twice a week that changes your gym. But it's not just about that. It's not that, oh, this open mat makes us great. This open mat is it's just this kind of magical thing, right? Open mat is this cool thing we all talk about in jiu-jitsu. We all know about it. I post about it on my Facebook so much. People that I know that don't do jiu-jitsu know that I have open mat on Sundays at my gym. They don't even know what that is, but they know about it, right? It's just this cool thing in jiu-jitsu, but it can be overdone. The live rolling can be overdone. When you are just focused on getting to the next session of live rolling and you're not actually focused on getting better, you're not noticing yourself getting better. Sometimes it's because you're not getting better. You're beating yourself down so much because the goal was live training. The goal was that, I guess when I'm saying live training, I know we were talking about open mats, but that's how most people think of open mat is come in, train live, right? And at least in the Midwest, that's how most people think of open mat. I don't know if that's how it is everywhere, but if you are thinking on that, like, I've got to just roll live tonight, I got to go there and roll live, and not thinking about, hey, maybe I could positional spar this position. Maybe I could designated win this position. Maybe I can do something else. Then you're not really focused on getting better. You're just focused on training live, right? I know that the actual act of doing jiu-jitsu is training live, but that's not the only way to get better at it. And it's not the most efficient way for energy levels and for your body to get better at it. So my long answer to a very short question, I think you need both. And that is my reason that I think you need both. Hope you guys liked today's episode, and hope you guys are enjoying the Suck Less Saturday episodes. Hope you guys sign up for my free ebook, The 3 Lenses. And most importantly, I hope that this episode helps you guys suck just a little bit less at jiu-jitsu. Have a great day, guys. Hey guys, Josh here again. I notice the podcast is over, but you are still listening. So you might still be in search of some really good free content that the I Suck at Jiu-Jitsu show provides. So if that is the case, if you guys are looking for some solo episodes where you can learn more about efficiency and effectiveness in Jiu-Jitsu, I would highly recommend 2 episodes. The first is episode 111, and that is on blitzing. It's this idea of pacing that most people, even black belts, don't think about. And then episode 129 is on designated winner. It is this new training concept that we have been doing at my team. We've been talking about a lot on the I Suck at Jiu-Jitsu show. I've actually been traveling the country and teaching this training method. And so as we continue to grow the show, I think that is going to be the episode that I push most people to. It's episode 129, designated winner, learning to master the flow. This is kind of the missing piece between drilling and flowing and positional sparring. You kind of get to combine all 3 of those things with designated winner and get the effects of all 3 of those things with designated winner. Also, if you guys are interested, if you're looking for some more deep dives into specific things in jiu-jitsu, you can always go to simplifyingjujitsu.com, where I have all of my instructionals, all of my dad's instructionals, and actually a few from my coach Kyle Watson, my friend Nick Sanders, John Prine, really some amazing black belts instructing you at simplifyingjujitsu.com. Also at simplifyingjujitsu.com, I have a free ebook for you guys. It is called The 3 Lenses. It is the 3 lenses that people look through to learn jiu-jitsu. Most of us only ever see or learn from one of the lenses. And simply by adding the extra perspective of the other 2, you will triple how quickly you get good at jiu-jitsu, especially how well you understand jiu-jitsu. And that is what this free ebook really provides, is a very good a way for you to understand the language, understand what's happening, understanding why you are getting better, or more importantly, why you're not getting better. And you can use this free ebook and it will help you diagram what you want to getting to the goals you want to get to. And so that is all I have for you guys. Make sure to check out Designated Winner. Make sure to check out everything that I have at simplifyingjujitsu.com, whether it is free or it is paid. You can also follow me on Instagram at the Josh McKinney. If you ever have any questions or comments, or you want to send a suggestion for a Suck Less Saturday episode, you can email me, josh@simplifyingjujitsu.com. I read all those emails. Sometimes they get repetitive, so I combine 5 or 6 emails to be a Suck Less Saturday episode. But keep those emails coming so I can keep producing great jiu-jitsu content, and I can keep hearing from the people who actually enjoy the show and want to keep hearing the jiu-jitsu content that I produce. Have a great day, guys. I hope this last little few minute clip helps you suck just a little bit less at jiu-jitsu. Have a great day.